Hello book lovers! So today I wanted to do a review. I really didn't know which book I should review first, so I thought, why not the last book that I've read? So I decided to review Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and this is the first book in a trilogy. I think that the last book is coming out soon, maybe in April or in May or something like that, I'm not sure. But I also bought the second book, Days of Blood and Starlight, and as you can see those covers are the same height and they also match, and they're going to look really wonderful on my bookshelf. So first I wanted to tell you a story how I ended up reading those books. I found out about these books last year, I think, because they were on the Amazon, I think, the best young adult books of 2012. And then I bought the first book for my Kindle and started reading it. And then I think that I read maybe first half of the book and then I stopped because I don't really know why. I think that these books can't really be read on a Kindle, because this is a book that you just have to hold in your hands and you just have to flip those pages and embrace the story as it unfolds, and you just have to hold a physical copy in your hands. When I first read the synopsis, I didn't really think that I would love this book, because it is about a girl named Carol, I think her name is pronounced like that, and she collects teeth and takes all those teeth to a beast whose name is Brimstone, and there are also all those different kinds of those monsters, and they're called chimeras, and they are all made from certain parts of animals, like snakes or giraffes or wolves and things like that, and it's really interesting, I think. So she takes all those teeth that she collects and she takes those teeth to Brimstone, and all those chimera are like her family, and I don't know, I didn't think that I could read the story like that, but when I started reading it, I really loved the writing style, and I like the way how the story unfolds, how it keeps us going and reading and wanting to know more. I wanted to know what will happen next. At some points that I wanted to throw my Kindle somewhere, and it really wouldn't be the best thing to do because it could get broken and everything, but now I have a book. I mean, I won't throw this book anywhere, I promise, but I wanted to. But all the thing about those teeth really starts to make sense when you meet all those characters and everything. At the end of the story, you really end up thinking that it all makes sense. About all those wonderful creatures you encounter in this book, they're also wonderful and scary at the same time, that you really don't know whether you should fear them or if you should love them. And then the ending, it was too painful. And I won't tell you what it is, but you'll just have to read this book and figure it out by yourself. I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads account because I had some problems. And I understand that this is the first book in a trilogy, and I hope that more things will be solved, that more things will be explained in the second book, but I would just like to see more of the world, both Chimera and Angel's world in the second part. And I think that I heard that the second book really explains it all. And also the second problem that I had with this book was insta-love. And I thought that it would be better later in a book. I didn't like it because two main characters just meet and they fall in love, and that's how I feel about it, and I didn't really like it, especially because I heard that the second book is mostly about war and not about anything romantic. I would really love to see how all it continues in the second book. My overall opinion is that this book is good. I really enjoyed reading it. I finished it in 2 days, I think. It's a great book to read if you like young adult fiction and also if you like fantasy, because in some way it is a high fantasy trilogy, because we have a world within a world and we've got all those amazing characters and humor and everything. So if you'd like to read some new book and you don't know which book you should read, I would definitely recommend this book to you. So, Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. That would be my recommendation, and I hope that you enjoyed my first review. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon!